Welcome back to Miss Annette's Little Farm in the Big City. I have a mess on my hands here in my flower garden, and I'm going to try to straighten it out. Some of the things in my flower beds have overgrown. Some of the things in my flower beds, I don't even know what they are. And some of the things in my flower beds are poorly placed. So I got to figure all this out. Now I have a garden journal here, which is really actually just a cheap sketchbook. And I'm going to do a rough sketch of that area. See, I have a rough sketch here that I did of my vegetable garden. Now I'm going to do one of these beds to figure out where things are and what they are. And then I'm going to figure out where to place them. So this is my sketch. Let's move somewhere that's not so, where the sun's not so bright so you can see better. I know what some of these are, but I don't know what others are. And then there's others that are kind of entwined, so I'm going to have to fix all of that because I want it to be more, I don't know, more, I want it to look like a cottage garden kind of. So I have some stuff to do with that. And I'm going to be taking the brick out here. And I'm going to replace it with pea gravel. It's going to be really super cute. I really like the idea of having journals for my gardens. I have journals for other things too. I'm going to share my other journals with you, just so you can see what a weird old lady I really am. I have a journal for my bees. It says Busy Bee on it. Isn't that pretty? And I keep what's going on with my bees, what I found, and I've been keeping this journal for a little while. So, this is my bee journal. I have a journal for when I'm in my feelings, and it has things, poetry, it has my feelings, it has not any, well, a little bit of doodling, not too much. Ideas, poems, thoughts when I'm in my feelings. I have this. It's handmade. It's really super. The little hedgehogs on it. And this journal is words I did not know, but wrote down the definition so I can remember them. When I'm reading a book and I see a word that I don't know, I write it down and I write the definition. So I have fun doing this book. It's a lot of fun. You know, sometimes then when I see it again, then I'll remember it. I'm that person that has to write things down to remember them. And that's what this is. And I have this handmade journal that's really pretty too, with handmade papers in it. And this is my travel journal. This journal is full of illustrations that I do of things that I want to remember when we're traveling. And oh look, here, this is a good story right here. Can you see that right there? There's a picture of me hugging a lady and Mr. Steve carrying a dog and a broken heart. That's a really good story. We were in Antigua and it was early morning. We like to walk around and get coffee and sweetbreads when we're traveling. When we were in Antigua doing that, we were walking around. We saw a lady and she was pulling and pulling and tugging her dog, and the dog wouldn't get up. And she was obviously really upset about it. And I walked by and I asked her if there was anything we could do to help. And she had said that she had she was taking her dog to the vet to say goodbye. But I asked her if I could help, if we could help in any way, if the vet's office was very close. And she said it was only a few blocks, so Mr. Steve picked up the dog and carried it. And the dog was pretty good size, and he was kind of stinky. But he picked up the dog, and we walked with her to the vet's office and brought the dog inside and laid him down on the table for her. And she was so grateful, and she was so grateful that we showed her that kindness. And we got something out of it too. I mean, that made us feel good to help her, because we understood exactly how she felt. Having to say goodbye to a beloved pet is really hard. So that's just one of the interesting stories in here. Oh dear. Well, anyway, that's what's going on today here on the little farm. I'm working on this, trying to make things better, which is something that I'm always trying to do. And I really appreciate your friendship and your support as I go through this journey of learning how to make things better here on the little farm. Thank you for visiting me here on the little farm. Make sure you get outside today, all right? And we'll see you next time. Bye! What are you doing over there? How am I going to get you? Oh, boy. Come on. You need to come home. Come on, chicken.